Hi everyone, welcome to today's webinar here at Tea Time with Demakis. Today we're going to be discussing social engineering. We'll be talking about the most common social engineering attacks and different ways of stopping them. We are also going to address the following questions. What is social engineering? Why do social engineering attacks happen? What do social engineering attacks impact? And worst cases of online social engineering. So if you want to know the most effective ways of protecting your company from widely spread social engineering attacks, keep watching. Let's begin. What is social engineering? Social engineering represents malicious online activities that trick people into revealing confidential information or providing access to resources, usually money. RPA, or robotics process automation, can be one of the solutions to this problem, as it can perform different manual tasks such as accounts validation and verification of incoming mail. Cybercriminals have learned various ways of convincing people to transfer money, provide information, or download a file infected with malware. 5 of the most common social engineering attacks are phishing. One of the most common types of social engineering attacks. Attackers use emails and text messages that contain links to malicious websites or attachments with malware. It's hard to ignore these cyber attacks because they create a sense of urgency, curiosity, or fear among victims. In 2016, Verizon Enterprise reported that 30% of phishing emails were opened by the recipient and 13% of those clicked on the link or attachment. The second most common social engineering attack is spear phishing. Spear phishing targets specific individuals or enterprises. These attacks are much harder to detect because the email is signed and looks like one a victim would normally receive from their IT support, for example. As a test spear phishing attack, a security consultant pretended to be an IT engineer. He found out that 85% of employees whom he contacted gave out information which he had requested. In one of the biggest social engineering attacks, Carbonac, attackers managed to record how the company's system works and steal almost $1 billion. The third most common social engineering attack is baiting. Cybercriminals use physical media such as flash drives with labels like payroll list or online forms to lure users into a trap. Those items seem beneficial but are actually loaded with malware. The fourth most common social engineering attack is scareware. This type of social engineering attack often comes in the form of pop-up banners and alerts on the web browser. Users think their system is infected with malware and they install software that should help them, but in reality is malware itself. And the fifth most common social engineering attack is pretexting. The attacker usually pretends to be a coworker, company supplier, police, or bank official. In that way, attackers can easily get users to believe them and steal security numbers, personal addresses, and phone numbers, or bank records from them. Social engineering incidents happen because of mistakes made by people. There are 3 top challenges of social engineering security. The first is fear. Attackers use fear, stress, and anxiety that comes with filing taxes, for example, to send emails to victims stating they are under investigation for tax fraud. The second challenge is curiosity. Cybercriminals use events and news to take advantage of human curiosity. They trick people into opening emails by offering leaked data about a current trend or topic. For example, when Robin Williams passed away, a phishing message invited users to click a link and see an exclusive video of him saying his final goodbye. And the third challenge is helpfulness. An example of this is when an email is sent out to the staff requesting the accounting database password to ensure the manager pays everyone on time, and employees take the bait and send it believing they are helping out. There are different ways to stop social engineering attacks from happening. Some of them are simple but go a long way in protecting your company. The first is, don't open emails and attachments from suspicious sources. If you don't know the sender, don't open it. If you know them but are suspicious about the request, Check and confirm they did send it before acting on the request. The second way is multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication can protect your account in the case of an attack. The third way is implement modern antivirus and anti-malware software. It can identify and remove malicious emails before they reach an employee's inbox. As a way to prevent employees from avoiding security protocols, you should first create security policies that clarify whom employees can share information with and how. And secondly, you should create official channels for staff to contact security and IT personnel. Social engineering consequences can be prevented by informing employees and training them to detect and avoid them. Here are 3 tips. The first is provide regular security awareness training that outlines common strategies that attackers use. Secondly, training should be personalized. Employees should relate to content and situations used in it. And finally, use simulations and tests to check how well employees are prepared to prevent these attacks. If you're worried about social engineering attacks, Democus Technologies can help you. Contact us to find out how you can use our cybersecurity services to protect you, your employees, your data, and your company from attacks. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys back here on our next webinar here at Tea Time with Democus.